First of all, I would like to say good morning, teachers, and hello, all everyone. My name is Sai Sumpor. Today, I will present about Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Okay, now let's know with me about the author. The author of the story is Lewis Carroll. His real name was Charles Ludwig Dachshund. He was a writer, mathematician, and photographer. He was born in 1862 and died in 1898. Now, I will tell you about the character in the story. 1. Alice. The protagonist of the story, her adventure begins with her fateful jump down the rabbit hole. Alice believes that the world is orderly and stable, and she has an insatiable curiosity about her surroundings. Wonderland changes and frustrates her perception of the world. 2. The White Rabbit. The White Rabbit is the frantic, hurried Wonderland creature that occasionally leads Alice to the Wonderland. The White Rabbit is figure of some importance, but he is manic, timid, and occasionally aggressive. He wears a waistcoat and carries a pup. Number 3. The Queen of Hearts. She is the ruler of Wonderland. The queen is soft and domineering, continually screaming for her subjects to be beheaded. The people of Wonderland terrifies of her. Number 4. The King of Hearts. The co-ruler of Wonderland, the king is ineffectual and generally unlikable, but lacks the queen's restlessness and endorses her orders of execution. He cannot say anything clever. Number 5. The Mouse. Alice meets the mouse while screaming in the pool of tears. He hates cats and dogs, and he begins to tell Alice a disturbing story about being put on trial. He is very sensitive. Number 6. Cheshire Cat. A perpetually grinning cat who can make any and all parts of his body disappear and reappear. The Cheshire Cat that touch clear-headed logic and explains Wonderland's menace to Alice. Number 7. The Duchess, or the Wise Queen. The Red Queen's cousin, the Duchess behaves rudely to Alice at first, but later treats her so affectionately that her advance feels threatening. Then she starts to be friends with Alice. Number 8. The Caterpillars, a Wonderland creature. The caterpillar sits on a mushroom, smokes a hookah, and treats Alice with contempt. He directs Alice to the magic mushroom and allows her to shrink impolite hatter who lives in perpetual tea time. The Mad Hatter enjoys frustrating Alice. Number 10. Alice's sister. The only character whom Alice interacts with outside of Wonderland. Alice's sister daydreams about Alice's adventures as the story closes. Okay, after we know about all characters in the story, now I will summarize the whole story to tell all of you. Alice is a beautiful, modest 19-year-old girl. She is the daughter of Charles King Gould, a wealthy man who planned to find profitable shipping routes through the world. Alice has been having the same nightmare over and over since her childhood. In her nightmare, she falls down a rabbit hole and encounters various talking animals and unusual queen. One day, when she is sitting with her older sister outside, she sees a white rabbit looking at his watch and talking to himself. She follows the rabbit and ends in a tiny locked door that led to a beautiful garden. She eats and drinks things that make her change inside, but she is still unable to get through the door into garden. Shortly later, she finds herself in a pool that is made of her own tears. In the pool, she encounters many creatures. Alice finds the rabbit's house and grows huge after drinking a strange liquid. She terrifies the rabbit and his neighbors and grows very small. Alice then comes across a caterpillar. He irritates Alice and asks her to recite poetry, which she cannot do properly. The caterpillar informs Alice that eating one side of the mushroom he is sitting on will make her larger, but eating the other side will make her smaller. Alice is still trying to become the right side to get into the garden. When she gets into garden, she comes across 3 gardens painting white, rose red. They are afraid of being executed by the Queen of Hearts. Suddenly, the Queen and her antagonist of flying cards appear. The Queen invites Alice to play croquet, and Alice joins a very strange game. She soon learns that the Duchess is to be executed. The cashier cat's head appears above the ground and casts quite a stir. The Duchess is brought from prison to settle matters and begin talking with Alice about the moral of everything. The Queen then decides Alice should go to meet the Mox Turtle. She is escorted by the Griffon. Alice learns the Mox Turtle's history and sees a dance called the Lobster's Quadrille. Alice again tries to recite poetry with little success. When Griffon reached Alice back to court, when they heard that the trial is beginning. The Knave of Hearts is on trial for stealing the Queen's tarts. Alice is excited to be in court to hear the testimony of the hatter and the cook. Alice herself is called to testify after she has inexplicably grown larger again. Alice is importunate, and the king orders her to leave the court, but she refuses. Alice tells the court that there's nothing but a pack of cards, and they rise up and attack her. After that, Alice realized she has been asleep for a long time, and this has been a fantastic dream of her. Continue with me with the setting of the story. The story takes place in the river bank. It is quite a sunny spot in England's countryside. This is the entrance of the story where Alice sits with her sister. Then about the rabbit hole, along what we call tunnel filled with cupboards and bookshelves. It acts as the bridge between reality and minutes. Then the glass table hole, a hallway with many locked doors. This is where Sally first finds the drink me bottle and its me cake. Then the next one is about a time. A summer afternoon. The story starts and ends during a golden afternoon in July. In reality, only a few hours pass while Alice is napping. Continue with me with the problem and the solution in the story. The first problem is about the physical change. Alice is too big or too small, and the solution, she learns to use the mushroom to control her size. Second, confusion. Nothing makes sense. And the solution is she accepts that everyone is mad and stops trying to apply human logic. Third, tyranny. The queen wants to behead her. And the solution is Alice realizes that characters are just cut and lost her fear. And the last about isolation. Alice is alone and lost. And the solution is she wakes up on her sister's lap. Safe. Moral of the story. The main lessons of Alice in Wonderland is that the world can be strange and doesn't always make sense. To deal with it, you need to be flexible, curious, and believe in yourself. The story doesn't really teach you how to be good. Instead, it shows you how to stay strong when things are confusing or silly. It also encourages people to question rules that don't make sense and to be proud of who they are, even in a wild world. Now my presentation is completed. Thank you for your attention.